Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're watching the third episode of Halo. The last episode was a bit of a weird one. Nothing really happened as far as plot development. Chief is pretty much in the same place where he left off. Last week's episode felt like a side quest. I don't know how much Soren's going to play into the future of the show. Maybe him and Quan will be doing something now. Quan is now by herself. I assume she's going to go back to Madrigal and try and liberate her people from this new guy that's running the show or something. I don't see her meeting up with Chief anytime soon. If Quan goes and does her own thing, I'm questioning why she's in the show in the first place. There are plenty of characters to pull from. I don't know why they need to make up a new character. So far, though, the show has been enjoyable, and I'm hoping that the plot gets better. Now that Master Chief is back, I'm hoping that the plot can start moving forward and we can start, getting closer to seeing the Halo Ring and Cortana and the Human Covenant War. All right, let's start Halo Episode 3. This one's called Emergence. Okay, now that was dumb. The whole crazy guy plotline is fucking weird. Maybe Soren and Quan are going to team up. If he's gonna keep her safe. Maybe they're gonna both go back to Montreal together? Oban? Visper system. Not familiar with that planet.
This was a new frontier for Jack. One not made of the Great Forest or high mountains, but something more vast, more unknowable.
What is this?
The heart of an untamed woman. What's untamed mean? I think it's like she's really pretty.
Nah, not quite. You're a bit off there, kid.
It's a story about a whole different world. What do you mean? There are other planets with bright light in the sky and tall trees.
Is this just a giant garbage planet?
You know what that word says? Kiss. So, when you read a word like that, someone's supposed to kiss you.
Maybe we should... No, that's stupid. But, unless... What is this? Jesus Christ. Did they just beat that kid to death? Oh shit. The Luminary. Oh! Is that little girl the woman? The woman, the voice of the Covenant or whatever she is? The Blessed One? Isn't that what they call her? Yeah, this must be the Blessed One. This must be how they found her. Well, that means the Human Covenant War has been going on for a while. So she's disguising herself. A Madrigal? Is she gonna run into Quan there, I wonder? That's not gonna happen. I'd like to see you try. God damn, Chief is ripped. His back is fucking chiseled.
Finally, something with potential value. The results confirm it's over 100,000 years old. I want you to lead a team in analyzing this artifact. Determine what it is, what it does, and if in fact it's part.
Are we gonna have a competition between
Or anything that
Miranda and Halsey? They've really changed Miranda's character a lot.
Can you help me with that?
Ugh. God.
I'm assuming you cloned me to obtain organs. Or at least that was the intent when I collected samples of my various tissues.
I collected the samples. You are merely a product of the samples.
So, the organ you're after is my brain. Or should I say, your brain?
The Cortana system's viable.
This is a weird scene.
Integrate her into a working Spartan. That's next.
I bet it's John. He was the special one.
The lucky one.
And none of this bothers you.
Should it?
What about Miranda?
She's really creepy looking. Gosh. I wonder how they're going to turn her clone into Cortana. I wonder what that process entails.
To return you to combat duty. This is an upgrade, which will allow us.
Man, are we getting Cortana right now?
Months, years faster than by traditional means.
This is different than how I imagined it.
You have the most beautiful brain. Soon, you will be part of something bigger.
Why is Chief also on an operating table? Oh shit, he was about to kiss her. That's fucking weird, dude. Good lord. This doesn't seem very ethical, Halsey. Oh, Jesus. So they're like digitizing her brain? Man, that's gotta be weird. Killing a clone of yourself? Are they gonna biologically hardwire Cortana into him? That's different. Oh, god damn, dude. Is he getting... He's getting Neuralink. I wonder if we're gonna ever get to see, like, other AIs. Like, just regular shipboard AIs. Because they haven't even, like, talked about it. I wonder if they're gonna make it so that, like, Cortana's the first AI or something.
Cortana?
Because she's supposed to be, like, a special AI. Because she's cloned from Halsey's mind.
When the game is over, King and Pawn go back into the same box.
Wait. Her voice is Cortana's voice. I wasn't expecting that.
Hello, Dr. Halsey.
She looks kind of weird.
It's so good to finally meet you.
Very uncanny valley.
That must be the Master Chief. A natural leader. I see why you chose him.
Oh my god,
In
dude.
the B19 substack, my directive is to integrate fully with the Master Chief to optimize both his physical and his mental
And in
performance.
time you will do that, and much more.
But
Weird.
why have you prevented me from
That's a weird thing they've done.
Because John is a central part of the examination of the artifact. To familiarize yourself.
I don't understand why they didn't just make her a real person with effects.
What will I do with the other 50?
Why is she a digital person? It's so weird looking. She looks like a worse version of a game cutscene, Cortana. Like, and this whole Cortana controlling Chief is a really weird thing. I don't know why they've done that. I guess they're gonna set it up for Cortana and Chief to both go against the UNSC at some point. It certainly feels that way. If she goes back to Madrigal, is Soren gonna have to follow her because he promised to protect her? I wouldn't think he would do that otherwise. Because he's a family.
I want to go back to Mexico. Things just taking over. I have to join the resistance.
Little girl like you?
I'm not a little girl. My family have been on Mexico since before it was even a colony.
I promised John I'd keep you safe. I don't see any reason to break that promise. Yet.
Don't turn your back on me, asshole.
That was rude.
You're emotional. And as a courtesy to John, I'm not gonna crush your skull. Now run on home. I'll see you at dinner. So it's always on?
Maybe she'll just steal a ship and leave.
She's available to you, yes. Would you like to meet her?
Not particularly, no.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
Looks like you.
Kind of you to say. I'm designed to look
Not exactly.
my voice and accent to be pleasant.
So that's how they're explaining the voice difference?
I'd see this more of a partnership. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Master Chief. I'll speak to you soon. I guess.
I wonder if she can only project her form here, or if she'll be able to do that everywhere.
Government Corvette.
They appear dead in the water. No fluctuations from repulsor engines, no sign of field atomics, minimal organic heat signatures, and the remnants are cold.
Finally, a ship battle. Although,
Working on top, sir.
the ship doesn't seem to be active.
They're hailing us.
Civilian emergency channel, sir. 1-6.
This is UNSC ship Gladius. Identify yourself.
I need help. I'm from planet Circumstance. We were taken prisoner. Please help me.
That doesn't seem like a very likely story.
Please come quick.
Oh shit, a hunter. So how is this going to lead them to the Halo Ring? And why does it always make him remember his childhood?
Go ahead, Cortana.
Putting him into stasis to access the artifact. I'm not getting no readings from the artifact at all.
Cortana, release him.
So Cortana can just turn him off and on?
Dr. Halsey, if you gave me full control of the subject now, my readings will be more accurate.
It's unclear why the artifact responds only to John as John, but it does.
I was not designed to be an assistant.
You designed to follow my orders.
Oh, nice. A classic escape pod.
Step it up.
Welcome.
There's hunter worms on that escape pod, aren't there?
Thank you.
Let go, though. Yep. Ooh, goddamn. Can you imagine being killed by worms? Jeez. Damn. Hunters are OP.
Where is your home base?
I will tell you nothing. And you won't find anything on our ship to lead you back.
Humans. Just as ugly as I remember.
Self-hating human. The fuck? What the fuck? Why does she have an energy sword nail? What the hell? Did they augment her? Like the chief was augmented? What kind of game are they playing? Sandball? 4D chess? Nice. Or I guess it's 3D chess, technically.
I've been cleared to return to duty. If anyone has anything they'd like to ask or tell me, please.
We've been briefed, Chief.
We've been fighting together since we were kids, Chief. Whatever you do, we trust you.
As you were.
Hello, can I have your attention for a moment, please?
All right.
To those of you who haven't heard of me, I'm Cortana.
God, dude, she looks so bad.
Summon me.
Jeez. She's disgusting looking.
I'm introducing myself to the rest of the team.
God. Why couldn't they just use the same model from the game or something? Like,
It's temporary.
it's not temporary, Chief. It's the complete opposite. That's a cool living room, dude. I'd love to chill out in that room.
Destiny is not there, silly. I never look out that window.
Why not? When you stare into deep space, you're seeing things as they once were. I choose to live in the present.
Okay.
Someday
I'm not you. I can't just stay here and eat and drink and smoke and pretend nothing else exists outside that window.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm going to fight.
The universe would be diminished without you in it.
You just met.
Whatever you're searching for, I can locate it.
Told you to leave me alone.
Yes, you've gotten quite good at dismissing me, but you're not as good at targeting your search query.
You suck at Google, Chief.
If I understand your objective, I can be helpful. I'm actually quite good at this.
It's so much better when we just hear her and don't see her.
Listening. What do you see, exactly?
A picnic. A forest. A dog. My dog. I think.
Still not helpful, but based on the keywords in your query, I find 103 human colonies or moons containing the specific flora and fauna you are seeking. Would you like to see the list?
Yes. I don't feel anything.
That's as it should be. The hormonal palette in your spine suppresses adverse emotional responses and protects mission readiness. Chief is trying to remove his emotional regulator.
Why?
I can put him in stasis.
No. I want you to help him.
Removing his palette is a direct violation of Section 3 Regulations on Spartan Behavior.
I'll take care of the pallet. It's better that he sees you as an accomplice rather than a spy.
It'll be easier if you let me help. Down. Left. There. Now make a 1.3 centimeter vertical incision.
Nice. Just digging in there.
Thank you.
Like I've been trying to tell you, Master Chief. I'm here for you.
I wonder what she thinks of that. Is she gonna tell Halsey, even though Halsey already knows? So Chief is gonna start feeling emotion for the first time since he was a child, I guess. Or since they put that thing in his back. I feel alive. I'm so happy for the Chief. For John. It's a crazy looking ball. He can finally enjoy listening to music.
Is this why you've removed your pellet? So you could hear things differently?
Maybe I just wanted to hear it like everyone else.
Oh. I wonder if he realizes now.
Can you open this?
Why do you need
Can you open this?
Open it, Cortana.
So they had to remove the emotional block to fully access the device, I guess?
See how they go together.
What's this drawing pictures of the device when he's a kid shit? Did we really need to make Chief the chosen one? Like, that's so overdone. What's he gonna do when he finds out that Halsey abducted him?
But how could I have been here? Emergence is uninhabited.
It wasn't always. The planet was a select site for the Reach for Life project.
So this is where I lived.
Based on your memories, it's highly likely.
What happened to my parents?
In accordance with Emergency Contact Protocol Upsilon, the planet was sealed off to contain the virus. I'm sorry, Chief.
John, what's going on?
Dr. Halsey,
Why are you armored up?
when I removed my pellet, I realized that an altered hormonal state might affect my
Removed
interactions
your
with the
pellet?
artifact. There were two artifacts. The images that I've been seeing. They're memories. My memories.
Halsey already knows.
Send a probe, stare at all the data you want. I need to see it for myself.
John. I'll come with you.
Where the hell is it? Oh, damn it.
These old birds, they're not like the new UNSC ships. FMS is on the other side.
I'm going to free Madrigal and you can't stop me.
I could kill you for trying to steal my favorite ship. That would stop you.
She's trying to hotwire it.
Listen, Soren. My family is rich.
How rich?
Deuterium rich.
Tyranny money, huh?
I swear, you won't regret it.
Oh, no, I won't regret it. I'm gonna get paid either way. If not from you, then from the bounty on your head.
Hey, what's the plan now? She hotwiring this ship too? How many ships are gonna get hotwired this episode? Why is that even a thing?
That's St. Healy.
Fragments of the Gladius' last transmission. Electromagnetic scatter corrupted the signal. AI's been able to partially reconstruct it.
Oh, they do have regular AI. There you go.
So, this is it.
It's what Cortana was able to generate based on John's description.
You saw what the smaller one was capable of. It's impossible to say.
That's a new ship.
The mind is certainly capable of invention. But if we want to separate what's real from what's imagined, we really have no choice.
The truth could bring us all down.
That is what Cortana is for.
What? Oh, don't show me Cortana. I don't want to see Cortana. Ah! Jesus Christ. Halo Episode 3. Finally, things are starting to move along. We've got to find a second MacGuffin now. And when we combine the two MacGuffins, then we can find the Halo ring. Boy, that sounds a lot like the two MacGuffins from Rise of Skywalker, right? We need the Wayfinder, but to get the Wayfinder, we gotta get the knife to follow the MacGuffin to the MacGuffin to get to the planet Exegol, you know? Ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I do like what they're doing with the parallels between Chief and the Blessed One. Of the characters that they've created for this show, she's the most interesting to me. I don't really care about Quan that much, or Madrigal, or anything that's happening with that. And I'm not really too into the whole Chief not knowing about the past and Cortana being some sort of way to control him. It's really weird. Really different. I mean, what was wrong with Cortana just being an experimental AI to be an experimental AI? And what's going to happen when Chief finds out, that Halsey's been lying to him? How is this going to affect the story? How is this going to change things? I also feel like Keyes and Miranda are just two completely different characters at this point. Keyes, I guess, doesn't have a whole lot of character development. You only really see him in the first game, and he doesn't have a lot of dialogue. But they do develop him a bit in the books. But so far, I don't know, it just feels like they might as well just be different characters. But the thing that bothers me the most is Cortana. Why does she look so bad? Why couldn't they just have the same actress, but blue and translucent? I mean, they do hologram effects in Star Wars. Why couldn't she just look kind of like that, If they had put Halo 3 Cortana into this show, I would have enjoyed it more than what we've seen. Any version of Cortana is better than what they've shown us in the show. I'm not sure how many episodes are supposed to be in this season, because if next episode is them finding the second MacGuffin, then I would assume the episode after that, they'll probably discover the Halo ring. And that makes me wonder, is Halsey going to be with them when they do discover the Halo ring? And right now, Cortana really seems like a bad guy, a villain. She wants to take over John's body. I wonder how they're going to change that, Because we all know she doesn't take over his body, Gosh. Could you imagine Cortana, her voice coming out of Chief's helmet? That would be very weird. I was on board with some of the changes that they made, but I feel like they're taking it too far. They've changed too much. And I really dislike John being the chosen one and having dreams. I really enjoyed the whole humans are forerunners, and that's why they can access forerunner technology. Before 343 changed all that. I still like this episode more than the last one. The last one was really goofy with the whole crazy people stuff. I did not like that at all. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.